Introducing first, standing to my right, weighing in at 240 pounds, hailing from Tampa Bay, Florida, he is the perfect specimen, Brett Morgan! And his opponent, standing to my left, weighing in at 185 pounds, hailing from Edmonton, Alberta, the Young Phoenix Gym, he is the PWA champion, Marky!
It is time for the PWA Retribution main event. The championship is on the line. Joining me for this match, the new addition to the PWA commentary booth, Mr. Warren Bears. Warren, the goal is on the line, and hopefully we can get some sort of resolution to this whole issue between Brett Morgan and Marky.
It's set on the line, man. We had Brett Morgan almost win that title, and then we had BBD and MRB come out, and he had it in the bag, and they just happened to take it away from him. I'm excited to see if he can do it here.
He had it in the bag.
He did. He had it. It was one. All he needed was the 1, 2, 3.
All right. Well, he's got another opportunity here. MRB and BBD are in the building. We've seen them in action earlier tonight. Hopefully, we can get some sort of clean finish to this matchup. Marky takes the heel trip down into the side headlock. Wise move to try to keep the more powerful Brett Morgan down on the mat. A lot of action we've seen tonight. Earlier, we saw Richie Rage put his career on the line against Fury, finally able to vanquish his foe. But now, the biggest prize in the PWA on the line.
It was an amazing match earlier in the night as well, too. Looking for another good one out of these two.
Marky goes behind with the hammerlock into the side headlock again, taking him down to the mat referee position to see if he wants to give it up. There is no quit in Brett Morgan. He briefly tasted that PWA championship at Night of Champions in Calgary before Hall of Famer Road Warrior Animal came in, didn't like what he saw, and restarted the matchup.
Nobody can seem to get the upper hand so far here. They're kind of evenly matched.
15 years it took for Marky to win that belt, and he's not going to let anybody take it away from him. Brett Morgan goes by the name of the perfect specimen, and you can't argue with that if you look at him. It looks like he's chiseled out of granite, takes that side headlock like a vice. Marky down to one knee right away.
This is brilliant strategy here. You got to keep the champ down. You can't let him get any sort of momentum, because if you do, that's when you start to lose.
Firing in elbows into the ribcage, shoots him into the rope. Hard shoulder tackle. Marky can't match power with the challenger.
This is a heavyweight.
Of course, Morgan running, that bad mouth constantly in the ring. We've seen a mean streak develop in this young. I actually kind of liked him when he first came into the PWA. I was a big fan of him, but over the past year or so, he's just developed into this unlikable, cheating monster.
But look at him. He's perfect. He's the perfect specimen. He's exactly what the PWA needs as their champion.
Well, he may very well be champion moments from now, but again, grounded. Armbar taken on that left arm by the champion. Great to have all the fans back out here in our home base in Edmonton for PWA Retribution as we are marching towards some big live events towards the end of the year. Of course, Fright Night, a lot of people's favorite events, and then November 26th, Christmas Slam, our very last event of 2016 here in Edmonton, featuring Cody Rhodes.
Oh, baby.
His opponent set to be unveiled very, very soon. I know who it is, but I've been sworn to secrecy with real swear words by Kurt Sorokin. Springboard moonsault off the middle rope. Shoulders are down.
Yeah, it's no surprise you're in Sorokin's pocket. We all know that, Boris.
Oh, come on.
Come on.
Side headlock again, grounding the challenger.
That I can do. It's
Plus, PWA will be at the Edmonton Comic and Entertainment Expo. Always a great time. Come down, check out some PWA merchandise, chat with some of the PWA stars in attendance. Lots of exciting things at that expo. Tilt-a-whirl head scissors sends the challenger down to the floor.
This is, again, brilliant on Morgan's part. Get out of the ring. Don't let him build that momentum. Make sure that you cool him down as soon as he starts to get hot.
Keep Keep an eye on Markey. Baseball slide dropkick through the ropes, right on target. Turning to the floor, not the safe haven that Morgan was hoping it would be. Bouncing the head of the challenger off the ring like a basketball. Morgan firing back. There's a receipt.
Right back at him. I love it.
Looking to fire him into the ring post. Reversed. Markey scaling the top rope. Oh, moonsault down to the floor. High risk maneuver pays off. That might have taken a lot out of the champion as well.
That's the agility of Markey, though. You can't give him a single second. He will be all over you.
Morgan looks to be favoring that lower back, maybe. Markey can't win the match on the floor. Morgan knows he can't win the title on the floor either. Referee administering that count. Markey looks like he might be favoring that rib area. Fired back in under the bottom rope. Firing in right hands. Markey firmly in control.
Stiff right hands, too. He's tagging.
Shoulders are down. Only a 1 count now. Firing in those right hands. That's the mean streak of Brett Morgan I talked about earlier.
That's exactly why he's perfect for us. You get him angry, and he will just destroy you with those right hands.
So the more of a jerk you are, the more perfect you are?
Absolutely.
Well, you're about the most perfect guy I've ever met.
You watch it.
Was it perfect when you let Duke Durango punch me in the face?
Actually, yeah, it was. I had a lot of fun that night.
Yeah, you liked that, didn't you? Markey firing an elbows, trying to create some separation here. Let's not make this about you and me. Spun around, ducked the punch, face jam down. Challenger firmly in control.
Gotta go for the pin.
Shoulders down, Markey gets the right one up. Crowd firmly behind the PWA original. He's got to have eyes in the back of his head since he was stabbed in the back at Night of Champions by former best friends Michael Richard Blaze and BVD. They said the only reason that Markey has that title is because they let him.
Which is absolutely true.
Oh, come on.
There's no way Markey. How long did it take him to win this first?
15 years.
Yeah.
Cross body caught by Morgan, showing that strength. Up into the fireman's carry position, down over the knee. Come on.
Look at that. He's perfect. Look at those muscles.
Maybe if he pinned his opponent, those muscles might get him
here
the
comes
title.
the pin right now.
Shoulders are down. Oh, Markey barely out at 2 again. Morgan getting frustrated. Maybe the fans at ringside getting in his ear a little bit, getting in his head.
He doesn't care what those morons have to say. Are you kidding me?
Vice grip like reverse chinlock. Markey's foot very close to that bottom rope. Fans trying to fire him up. Up to one knee. Firing in the elbows into the midsection. Oof.
Just keeping him down. Absolutely destroying him at any point in time. He's 3 seconds away from winning this championship.
As much as I'd like to argue with that, I can't. Morgan again putting that bad mouth on the champion. This is your Retribution main event. Fans letting Morgan know exactly what they think of him.
Yeah, and then showing how intelligent they are, too. They clearly don't know who in this match really sucks.
The future PWA champion.
In the corner, fired off, opposite side, hit the turnbuckle hard, charges in, nobody home, he could pull a hamstring that way. Morgan's caught up in that top rope. He may very well have done that.
favoring that right leg. Not a good sign.
Markey catching his wind, looking to plot his next offense. Oh, ran into that big boot. Morgan maybe playing possum.
Absolutely he was. That was brilliant tactics on his part. Oh, he's going for the pin here. Still just beating him down,
Firing in those right hands.
I don't think so.
That vicious streak.
As perfect as Brett Morgan is, I mean, you look at the guy, he's a perfect specimen, but the most perfect part in him is his brain. He's intelligent. He's far more intelligent than anybody in the PWA, and that's exactly what he just showed there by playing possum with that right leg and then immediately attacking with it.
Off the ropes, drop kick right in the target. Make it 2. Markey firing up here, both men giving their all. Back heel kick, nicely done. Markey rocked Morgan's world there, back in the corner now. Count along at home. Morgan slips out the back door.
He's done his homework. He knows exactly how to get out of everything that Markey does.
What's Morgan looking for here, positioning him up on that top turnbuckle. Oh, he's gonna hang him out to dry. Oh, vicious neck breaker. And you might be right, Morgan maybe 3 seconds away from becoming PWA champion.
There it is. Oh.
Left shoulder just off the mat. Morgan not happy with the referee's count. Needs to focus on his opponent. Again, those right hands right to the temple.
I can't get over how stupid these fans are, Boris. Look, they're being treated to a 5-star wrestling match from Brett Morgan, and they're still booing him.
DDT around the world, planted him right in the middle of the ring. And this may be the opening that Markey needs to mount some offense. Both men are down. Fans again chanting the name of the PWA original.
Can't let him rally, Morgan. You got to get on him.
Markey first one up to his feet. Grabs a hold of Morgan. Calling his own match again. Bulldog.
Brilliant reversal from Morgan.
Markey landed on his feet but got caught again. Fisherman suplex. Floating over.
Oh, wow. Look at the athleticism.
Another fisherman suplex. Floats over again.
Unbelievable. This Brett Morgan is a thing of beauty.
Markey trying to maybe get that inside cradle. Couldn't get it done. Leaping enziguri. Right in the back of the head. And again, both men down.
Both these guys just giving it their all. They both want that PWA Heavyweight Championship.
That title hanging in the balance here at Retribution. Fans firmly behind the PWA champion. Referee administering that double count. Be a shameful way for this one to end. Morgan first one back up to his feet this time. Markey firing right hand, answered by Morgan.
Right back at him.
Slugfest here in Edmonton.
There it is. Upper hand, Morgan.
Irish whip. Markey slips out the back door. Morgan holds on to that top rope. Ducking the clothesline, make it 2. Floats over, trying to get that DDT. Morgan able to drop to his knees to block it.
Back up, back up. There it is.
Fireman's carry. Markey slides out again. Goes behind. Tremendous power. Markey trying to shift his weight backwards, able to do so. Lands on his feet. Hits the Bulldog.
That could be it. That might be it.
Well, we know what comes after that Bulldog.
Typical Markey. Doesn't go for the pin. He's always got to do one extra move. He's always got a showboat.
This is that extra move that won him the PWA title. Soaking it in from this crowd.
There it is. The intelligence of Morgan again. He's done his homework. That's twice we've seen him roll away and step back on a move that we've seen Markey do hundreds of times.
Markey lets the... Oh, not again.
And there it is. He had it in the bag again. And then these two guys come out here and ruin Brett Morgan's chance at the PWA Championship.
They ruined Brett Morgan's chance. What about the PWA champion again being Pearl Harbored by these two guys?
Brett Morgan had him beat. He had the upper hand the entire match. And then these two come out and absolutely ruin it for him.
The bell's rung. The match is over. Marky fights off MRB. Brett Morgan fighting off Brandon Van Danielson. Champion and challenger left in the ring.
What does this mean, though?
The referee giving the decision.
Referee has called this a disqualification of Marky, your winner by disqualification, Brett Morgan.
So the record book's going to say Brett Morgan wins by disqualification, but he can't be happy with that because he doesn't get the belt.
You know what, you two pieces of crap? I wanted a piece of you ever since you stabbed me in the back and had the champions.
I wanted title shots!
And I can't speak for Brett Morgan, but I'm sure so sick of you guys sticking nose in each one of our matches week after week. So I'm throwing it out there.
I agree.
September 17th back here in Edmonton. I'm thinking a tag team match between the two of us and the two of you.
Wow. That is unprecedented.
Dude, I don't need to say shit.
Marky extending the olive branch to Brett Morgan, but Morgan having none of it.
Of course he's not going to take that. Are you kidding me? He had the man beat, and he just got screwed out of the PWA Championship.
We have a common enemy!
Brett Morgan's night is over. Heading back to the locker room, and again the Western Lions swarming on Marky like a pack of dogs. Come on, that's enough. Fans are chanting, asking, pleading with Brett Morgan to come back and help out. He's got nothing to gain, but show some integrity for once.
He's thinking about that. There he goes. He's coming in.
Brett Morgan heading back to the ring. Takes out Blaze, takes out Van Danielson. Spine buster.
Perfect form on that spine buster.
Morgan and Marky left alone. Back in the ring again.
Get out of here! This is gonna be a great time!
They were in the middle of a great championship matchup. Marky extending the hand again.
Morgan seemingly wanting none of it still.
The fans want it. Come on, Brett. And again, Morgan having nothing to do with the handshake.
Why would he? He had to come back in there and save Marky's ass from those two guys.
The challenge has been issued. And I just received word in my headset that this match is going to happen, but it's not going to be on September 17th. It's been moved up to September 10th.
Nobody wants to wait to see that match happen.
PWA Legacy in Calgary. We're going to see the unlikely duo of Marky and Brett Morgan take on the Western Lions. Warren, that's explosive to say the least.
It's an unbelievable matchup. I just cannot wait to see that happen. Can Marky coexist with his partner?
I have a feeling I already know the answer to that question, but nonetheless, for everybody here in the PWA, this has been Retribution. Good night, everybody.